Hi, my name is Daniel de los Reyes, percussionist, producer, philanthropist, humanitarian, touring right now currently with the Zach Brown Band. Kind of born into it, so you can just imagine my dad's a drummer, my cousin's a drummer, my niece is a drummer, my brother's a drummer, nephews are drummers, everybody's drummers. So being around it, I just was immediately inducted into that lifestyle. So I got to see a lot of people, and really with the help of my older brother and my father, I got introduced to many different entertainers. So I wanted more than that, so I moved to Los Angeles, and that's where I started auditioning for Natalie Cole and Seal and Yanni and Earth, Wind & Fire, and I ended up working with a lot of the people that I used to listen to their albums, such as Earth, Wind & Fire, Chicago. These are people that I've played with and toured with, recorded with, and most of them have become good friends of mine. So Don Henley, Eagles sometimes, Stevie Nicks, Peter Frampton, Chicago, Sheena Easton, a lot of great jazz artists as well, such as Sergio Mendes, Claire Fisher, Frank Ambali, and I used to play the scene in Los Angeles. So I've been immersed in all sorts of different kinds of music genres all my entire life. Consistency in your devotion towards practicing and bettering yourself, which means that you will never get there and you will always be a perpetual student, always. And if you take that at heart, that means that you're always going to be learning. Again, I always look at my dad as my most intense inspiration, and how he's going to be 84 young next week, and always practicing. And it's interesting because you could go practicing for what? It's like for the next tour that he's 84 years old. It's not like he's touring, So he's practicing because that's what we do. We get better. I think that's something that I've taken in from my father. Life just does this to you. And I think that's one of the greatest things about it, is that it just throws all sorts of different things at you, nudges you in different directions. Sometimes you deem them as uncomfortable, bad, but they're really not. It all depends how you look at them. So whenever that happens, whether it's in your direction musically that you're going or in life in general, always take the outlook of, the glass is half full versus half empty. If you always do that, you always come out well. Break your wrist, and you fall and, oh, there it goes, which actually has happened. So, what it does is, it's like, oh my God, am I going to sit there and cry about it? No, I'm going to try to, do as best as possible with this hand. But man, my left hand now is going to really get really good, and my independence and my lead with my left hand is going to go really well. That's just a way of turning something that was deemed bad to something good. And so always you have a choice to look at something good or bad. Always go take the good, and you're going to see how you're always going to come out in such a good light. Wow. That's an intense question, because I sure was a handful. I would approach with caution on me. Befriend, be patient with him, and just, again, one step at a time. Savor the flavor. I would try to instill that on them as much as possible, which I always was complete opposite of that at that age. I was just, the fastest way I could do something was it. I'm going to take in 20 things. Well, now I've learned, I'll take 2 and really develop those 2. If I could instill that into a child like I was at my age, oh my God, I could have done I would have gone even further.